All right, guys, this video is about taking your campaigns or your ad sets that were profitable and making them profitable again. And this is solely related on the creative side of things. If the offer itself or the product's not working, I can't really help you there right now, but this is definitely the ad side of things. So I just want to clarify that this is mostly dedicated to people who have had working campaigns, have had working ad sets, have had working ads, and then they fell off or they just stopped working. And now you want to get them back up, get them back profitable. Note that this will work if you're setting up new campaigns, new ad sets, so on and so forth. But I will say that this doesn't take into account if the offer itself or the product that you're selling doesn't convert, right? So that could be the issue in all of it. But yeah, this is just more the ad side of things, and we'll give you kind of a rundown on that. Okay, so the number one place I start is always the images or the videos. And here, I'm just gonna copy and paste some stuff here for you so I can break it down. All right, so try new images and videos. That's pretty common. Or the other thing I like to do when I start is slightly modifying the current image or videos. All right, so for the images, you can change the image size. You can change the Photoshop, the background. You can change the background colors. Like for example, I had a woman that was holding this card once, and the background was like pretty light, or the background was like kind of like just like a wood wall or whatever. So what I did is I took that and then I just put her onto a white background, and that made that campaign go from not working to working. Previously, before it did work well though with the wood background, but the image just gets burnt out. A couple things with that. It could be the audience sees it too much and that burns out, or Facebook itself sees that it's not new content anymore and kind of like slaps your hand and be like, hey, well, we're not going to push this as hard. We're not going to give you as good as the cost as we were before. But when you change the background, sometimes it can, Facebook can recognize the new content and it can work again. Another option, which I have also done many times in the past, is add like a clock on the wall behind someone or a bird in the tree, or add like a banner to the top or the bottom. So let's talk about the clock on the wall thing. Let's say, for example, there is a picture of someone sitting at a desk, right? And the wall behind them is blank. What you can do is change the color of the wall like we talked about, or you can take like a clock and Photoshop it up back there, or take whatever you want, like a poster, Photoshop it up, a picture, whatever it may be. Once again, Facebook could recognize this as new content, and it could lower your ad costs, or the audience could see, hey, this is a new image now. There's something slightly different about that, and it could just fire up again and start working again. The other option is you could put out, like if it's an outdoor image, put a bird on a tree, put a dog in a park, whatever it may be. It all really depends on what your image is and what you can actually do behind that. But like I said, the easiest thing to do is just change the color of the background, make it dark, make it light, modify the colors, modify the size of that image, and that can help. All right, so for video, one thing I like to do is extend the length. So let's say I had a video that was working really well. It died off. What I like to do is just add some black nothingness after it. You can easily do this in iMovie or any sort of video editing software you have. And basically what that does is, let's say it's a minute video, it just takes that minute or that video and extends it to like a minute and 10 seconds or whatever size you choose to make it. And that can help sometimes. The other thing I like to do is change the dimensions of the video. So let's say before it was like a wide video, you can then crop it to a square video or a tall video, whatever you may do. Or you can add different color banners around it. Do whatever you want. The whole goal of this is just to slightly change it enough, because you know the video as a whole works. You just want to make it slightly different. So A, Facebook sees it as new content, or B, your audience sees it as new content as well, or sees it slightly different. Another simple change is you can just change background music. That's a very easy thing to do. And if you don't have any video skills, you can get someone on Fiverr to do that. Super easy. Or you can do a voiceover. We like to write out scripts every once in a while and then get someone to do a voiceover onto that and then just lay that over the video. That's quite big. And all you can really do is you can just take your ad copy, kind of make it more readable or speakable, I should say, and then just turn that into a voiceover onto the video. Works great. Another thing that I've done is, this goes back to extending the length of the video is you can just take the video. So let's say your video is a minute long. You take that video and you just dupe it again after that video and export it as a new video. So your 1 minute video turns into a 2 minute video, and it's just the same video that's just on a repeat rotation, right? So very simple, but it has worked. I have done that video dupe thing in the last 2 months, and it took my campaigns from not working back to doing 80K profit in a month. And so it works. 100% it works. All right. So for new content, let's say you're like, okay, I tried all that, Gabe, doesn't work. Don't want to do that anymore. You can switch it up and go for new content. And this is where I like to find my new content here. Just let me make this a little bit bigger for you. All right, for new content, I like to find images on IG, Google, Yahoo, Bing. Google gets used the most, right? So just be aware of that in terms of Google images. But Yahoo also has images, and so does Bing. IG's the best though, because it's original content, and everyone's asking, oh, are you worried about ripping people's content off? And that's really up to you. It depends how bad you want to make your campaigns work, or if you just want to use other options. I'm comfortable with it, so if you're not, you don't have to. But I will say that stock photography does not work no matter how much you try. Stock photography is garbage, and for at least lead gen, it's not going to work for you, which is what I specialize in. Videos, I like to go onto TikTok or YouTube, and my personal favorite is mixing and matching stuff. So I'll find multiple little clips that are relevant to what I'm doing and do like fast cuts, put them all together. Once again, if you don't have any editing skills, A, you can learn them on YouTube if you want, or B, you can hire someone on Fiverr, and hopefully you can get yourself a new creative there. And the thing about this is, like, if your stuff is not working, you do all these things and it's still not working, keep at it, because honestly, you're just like one test away from getting back to profitability. It's funny, man. Everyone's always asking, like, what's the secret tip to getting your campaigns profitable? And there is no secret tip. The secret is just keep testing everything. All right. So we're going to move on to ad copy. And hold on over here. I'm just going to grab my notes and bring them over. Okay. Just to make this bigger for you. And if there's spelling mistakes, I'm sorry. I also don't give a shit, because it is more about the message that I am saying. I am not a spelling pro by any means. I just know how to run ads on Facebook. Okay, so new ad copy. Once again, back to the slight modification here. So let's say you have a solid ad copy that's working. Try and mix and match the words, change it up a little bit so it says the exact same message, but it's just in a different sort of layout, in a sense. I use the thesaurus all the time to try and change words, because the thing is, you already know that copy works, and you already know that converts. So why would you completely remove that and start from scratch, right? So try and mix and match it. Sometimes even changing one word can kind of give Facebook that, like, hey, it's new content thing, and everything will flow back and work for you. So that is what I like to do. Also, try new angles. So let's say that doesn't work. You want to try new angles. What I like to do is just kind of search around, see what other people are doing in terms of what's in my niche, or also it doesn't even have to be in your niche. So let's say, for example, you are selling cell phone cases. Like, let's say you're selling like a cell phone case just like this, and your current campaign's not working, your copy's not working. What you could do is you could go look at someone selling, let's say, like a dog toy or something like that. Now, those are two completely different things, right? But if you look at the structuring of that working dog toy campaign or dog toy copy, you can take that same thing and mix and match it and change it up so it fits your phone case. Good copy is good copy. You just have to rework it so it works for your current product or niche, whatever it may be, right? So I run lead gen a lot. So what I do is, like, let's say I see someone that's like crushing auto insurance, right? I'm like, oh, that's really good copy. I'll take that copy, I'll bring it over to, let's say, something that's like a windows replacement ad or a roof replacement ad. Use similar sort of copy, similar layout and so on, but just change it up so it works for my campaign. So yeah, that is like a key thing. People are always so concerned about trying to find exact niche copy that they can just grab and pull over to theirs. But no, mix and match, it'll work great for you. And that brings me to the next thing, mix and match. If you have copy that has worked in the past for different niches, like I said, with the cell phone case to the dog toys, so on and so forth, try and bring that over to your current product or your current niche, right? Like I said, good copy is good copy, and it can work across everything. So let's say, for example, I have a copy that's working well in one niche, right? So let's say I'm doing a Windows replacement campaign. I'm like, hey, this copy's really doing good. I'm really profitable. I was like, I wonder if this will work on auto insurance. So I'll bring it over, try it on auto insurance. Sure enough, it works. Bring it over, try it on mortgage refinance. Obviously, you have to mod it to fit that niche, but a lot of the time, it will end up working for you. So yeah, give that a test. Oh, sorry, just smoked my screen. I'm going to try and turn on a light here. Yeah, now you can see my face. Sorry about that, guys. All right. Also, I think I've covered it all with this. So yeah, mix and match, try it all. That really is helpful. Another quick point that I would like to talk about is call to actions here. Yes. Call to action buttons. I like to use dynamic placements on Facebook, or dynamic ads, sorry, not dynamic placements. So dynamic ads is basically you put multiple images in, multiple videos in, or multiple copies in, multiple call to actions, and Facebook rotates them to see what's the best combo for you. I still use this to this day, and it still works great for me. So I like to test multiple call to action buttons because it's amazing. You'll see that something that's just like apply now versus like a learn more button, there'll be a huge difference in which one's working better. So make sure to test those, and you will probably see some good results from that. All right, what else do we got here? All right, so this one is related to the pre-sale page. This can also work for a sales page, I guess. I'm more talking about it in like a pre-sale page because we use Argo's ad pre-sale page or landing page to offer. So whatever works for you. But this will also work if you have a sales page, like you're doing a Shopify page or something like that, right? Okay, so same as ad copy, try to reword the pre-sale page. So it says the same thing, just in different words. I also have a wonderful typo here, but that doesn't really matter. Best place to start is headline and then work your way down. And I would test each element, right? So like if you change the headline, go test that out. See if that works. If that doesn't work, then go test the sub headline, so on and so forth, the body copy. And if you know that this page has worked in the past, once again, just try and refresh it. Maybe switch out the images on it. Like if you have an image of something on the pre-sale at the top, which most of us do, try and switch that out. Also, you can just try to change out color of buttons, so on and so forth. Pretty simple stuff that can make a huge difference. The end of the day is you're just trying to create some new content that Facebook likes and also show some new content to your audience, right? So even if it's the same content, but it just like appears to be new, it'll work. It's just like, think about like painting a car. It's the exact same car, it's just a different color, so it looks like a completely different car. That's all you're really doing, right? And then if this doesn't work, just try and rewrite the whole damn landing page. I hope you don't have to do that because that is a pain, but it is what it takes to make it profitable. The other thing you can do is mix and match copy from previous landing page or previous sales page. Like I said before, I'm a big fan of the mix and matching, man, because it's like, man and gal, because it's a little bit easier, and it's also creating something completely new. So you're taking the best elements that have worked in the past and turning them into some like beast of a landing page or beast of an ad. And that is very cool. And it works. It 100% works. I do it all the time. All right. Here's a couple other pointers that I wanted to dig into. All right, here. Okay, so if you're using a CBO campaign, one thing I like to do is switch it to ad set budget, or if you like to try, or if you generally use ad set budget, try and switch it over to CBO. I just switched a few of my campaigns over to CBO from ad set this week, and I'm seeing better results already. Cheaper lead cost, exact same campaign, it just switched it up. And there is no rhyme or reason to this. It could just be how Facebook is feeling at that time. We know that Facebook is moody at times and you can't really control it. So I just like to see where the algorithm's at, what's working, what's not, and test everything. And that's really the answer at the end of the day, is to test everything. And yeah, try that. It could work for you. Next, try testing across multiple ad accounts. So here's the thing. Nobody really thinks about this, but every variable is a variable with Facebook. So even the Facebook ad accounts, not all ad accounts are created equal. I've taken a campaign that has been dying and dead, taken the exact same campaign, same images, same ads, same copy, same targeting, everything, and just moved it from one ad account to the next ad account, and it converted. And I did this over and over and over again because I have many accounts, and there's something about a fresh account that just it works. So I would definitely try this. See if that can take you from being no longer profitable to profitable. But I highly suggest trying multiple Facebook accounts because not all Facebook accounts are the same. All right. That is all I really have for this. If you guys have any other tips of what you like to test to get your campaigns going into the profits, please comment below. Let me know. Make sure to subscribe to Seven Figure Channel, and also make sure to follow me on Instagram. Want to chat to you. All right, so we will see you on the next video. Hope that was helpful, and if it was, let me know. Thank you.